Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Ashley Williams. This is Aries. He's 15 months. Today's video is going to be all about my symptoms from week 9 through week 12. So it would be like 8 weeks pregnant would be your 9th week. So my 9th week through my 12th week. So as I go through these 4 weeks, I will insert a picture of my belly if I have one, if I took one this week. I've been pretty good about it, but I have missed a few. So I will insert pictures of my bump so you guys can see where I'm at. I show like immediately with my pregnancies, so I've got a belly. Okay, so I have some notes here. I'm filming in my son's room because I always do. The lighting is just so much better in here. I have some notes here, so I might be looking down at my notepad, so sorry about that. Okay, so for week 9, the baby is the size of a grape. I definitely already had a bump going at this point too. Now, I'm filming this further along, but I'll just go by what's happening here during this week. So, week 9, my boobs and nips were more sensitive and sore again, which is really hard with still breastfeeding my son. But we have started, I think at this point, to try to wean him slowly. And also my supply was plummeting, if not already majorly dropped at this point. I had some nausea still. I had more cravings. I was wanting fruits and vegetables. And I was still wanting sweets, which was different because with Aries, I did not want any sweets. I didn't want candy or anything. And I normally have a major sweet tooth when I'm not pregnant. So I was still wanting sweets. So I was thinking that it might be a girl because with my daughter, Yasmin, I still wanted sweets with her. And then I didn't with either of my boys. So that was like a little, I was so tired this week. Okay, I got cut off. Sorry about that. I hope it's not my phone memory being full. That's weird. Okay, so sorry about that. I got cut off. Where I was at. Okay, so I was still wanting sweets, which I did not want with my boys, and I wanted with my daughter. So I was like wondering if that could be a little sign of what the baby was. I was so tired. I was constipated and had terrible gas. Sorry, we are trying out shouting the last couple weeks and using our voice very loud, huh? Say hi. Hi, buddy. Can you wave hi? Pardon the noise. He's in here hanging out with me and playing while we film this. I wanted to hurry up and get this done so I could catch up to where I'm actually at in my pregnancy. I'm so busy. So it's hard to get videos made, but he's here hanging out with us, and it's almost nap time, so he's a little fussy. Alright, so constipated and gas. Ooh, really bad. Really not cute at all, but what can you do, you know? It's kind of embarrassing. I was having headaches, a lot of headaches, like every other day probably in the afternoon. That's it for week 9. All right, for week 10, the baby's the size of a date. Let's see, my nips were not as sore, thank goodness, which is great for the breastfeeding. Excuse me. It was a really rough week for me. My grandma had passed away, which was hard because I'm here in Texas and my family's in California, so it was hard to not be with everybody. We are climbing here. No, get down, silly. Oh, buddy. So my grandma had passed, and then also that week we found out, we got the blood work back from my 8-week appointment and found out that we were for sure high risk, that my Rh negative antibodies were way beyond critical. Critical, I think it's either 16 or 32. That doesn't matter because mine's at 512. Which is really scary because the baby can get anemic and then we have to do blood transfusions through my uterus. I talk about that more in my last video, and I'll link that here with an iCard, so if you're interested in finding out about that, you can watch that video. I was still having a lot of nausea and fatigue. My belly was very sore, and I was having growing pains, and if I moved too quick, I could feel it like on the side, just pulling like a really sharp pain. And so I was really moody and emotional that week. Obviously, I had a lot going on, so on top of pregnancy hormones, so yeah, that was tough. For some reason, I didn't really write anything down for week 11. I think it was just more of the same from the last week. The baby's the size of a thing. Yeah, so I think I was just kind of going through a lot with all the news of everything that was going on. Okay, hi guys, I'm back. I'm trying not to be too loud because he is snoozing back there. He was just too fussy to try to finish filming at home, so I'm going to do it here in my car while I wait for my daughter. So we're on week 12. Baby's the size of a plum. So my nips were like tingling, and it was like the most annoying sensation. It was like driving me crazy. And I was just like in this mood to like not be touched by anybody. As horrible as it sounds, I love my family, but it was like too much, all of it. I had terrible, terrible nausea this week on some days, and then some of the days I was like totally fine. So it was just a toss-up. I was incredibly fatigued, just so hard to find motivation to move at all. Still having headaches this week. I was dizzy here and there, just like out of nowhere, but then a lot of the times it was like when I got up too fast, or if I bent over too low and then got up, or like kind of see sparkles and just have to like stop for a second. And then I think it started before this week. Pardon my hand in the video there. But for quite a while in this pregnancy, I've been experiencing like this unbearable cold, especially like when I'm in the shower. That's the main time. But it's like if I'm not in the water, I'm like freezing to the point where I'm like shaking and shivering. Like if I get out of the water and go over to like our little bench that's in their shower and to like shave my legs, I'm like so miserable I could cry. I'm just like freezing. It's really, really weird. So yep, that is the end of week 12. That's all I have. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching if you're still here with me. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already so you can follow our journey here with the pregnancy and beyond. Thank you guys so much. I will see you guys in my next video.